Hopefully we don't have to leave for any reason in the middle of the night. The hell was that? Oh, there's another one of those big freaking spiders. Did you make that sound? It sounded like keys. That was really weird. For like a second, it felt like someone was standing behind me. But I heard something. But yeah, something feels like it's trying to stop me from going further. What was that noise? What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new adventure in an old place. This is probably going to be the last time we come here for a while. We're back at Happy Valley. If you guys know this place, you know how freaking scary it gets here at night. I've actually managed to make it with some daylight, which is amazing because that almost never happens. Because I'm usually so busy during the day, but I had a little bit extra time today and managed to make it out before the sun sets, which is nice. So basically what we're going to do for now, at least, is we're going to go a little bit further in. I'm very curious because we almost never get the daylight, first of all, when we're here, and second of all, I've never really been past that point where we always end up turning. So we're going to go further down. Maybe I'll find another spot that's workable to camp out at tonight. We'll see how it goes. But in the meanwhile, smash the like button and let's get the adventure started. Damn, it is beautiful out here today. Not gonna lie about that one. It's quiet. It's nice to get out of the city. That's for sure. This place is pretty well in the middle of nowhere, so that's why it's relatively quiet. You do have a little bit of distant traffic noises, but you're going to get that pretty much just about anywhere, except for up in the mountains, which we're heading towards next week. I'm really excited. So next week, I am starting my adventure towards British Columbia, western part of Canada, and it's beautiful out there. So we're going to be spending some time in Northern Ontario first, obviously, because you're going to drive 22 hours just to get out of the province, but there's a lot of really good spots that I know along the way, haunted spots, good camping spots, and I'm excited. I'm excited to head out there one more time, especially before the summer ends, and just see a lot of the things that I didn't get to see last time. We're going to even go probably further north into British Columbia as well, and explore a lot of places most people probably never go. So yeah, look out for that series, probably starting out next week. But in the meanwhile, let's work with what we have here close to home and adventure on through Happy Valley, which is not so happy when it gets dark. I don't know why. There's obviously something out here, some sort of dark entity that appears to be malicious out here and constantly coming and trying to figure out exactly what that is. But at least let's enjoy some of the scenery during the day as well. All right, I can see where our hill begins. I wish my pack was a little bit lighter, but I got so much equipment in here. It's really heavy, like excessively heavy today for some odd reason, killing my shoulders, but we'll make do nonetheless. Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna go shoot up the hill. Instead of immediately turning right like we usually do, I'm gonna actually keep going. I'm just curious as to what the heck is out there, like past that point. Are there must be other turn-offs and spots that we can go and camp at other than just doing the same place all the time. This seems new. I don't remember there ever actually being sand. Where did it all come from? I can see footprints, so somebody must have been here maybe recently. I don't think it's rained in a while either, so everything is kind of dry, which is good for firewood later on. I mean, honestly, we could even camp like in any area over here, maybe? Or no, maybe not. That actually might be somebody's property, so maybe that's not a good idea. But yeah, we gotta go and shoot up that hill. Should be there in a few moments, and we'll keep going and see what the heck is out here. That was strange. I heard like a weird thunk. Wasn't expecting for anything to happen, but it sounded almost like somebody was talking like down there, and then I heard like a thunk. I don't know what the hell it was though. I mean, there could be people out here, but I don't know why they would be down there. That's kind of interesting. All right, we got this devilish hill. We're gonna get some calories burned today, boy. I'm excited for that. That is for sure. I'm gonna actually show you guys something funny that happened. I don't know how this happened. I'm gonna show you guys after once we get wherever the heck we're even going. But yeah, I burned something, and I don't know how. It's in the weirdest spot too. I think it's burned. Not really sure how it happened at all though. Well, we made it as far as here. This is where we usually turn into. But like I said, I think it makes more sense to just keep going in there and investigate, see what the heck is there. Well, not really investigate, but explore it. That was like a whistle or something. What the hell? But it sounded like, it literally sounded almost like a referee whistle. Strange. Okay, and I also need some bug spray. I actually bought vapor rub. A lot of you guys have told me to use vapor rub instead of DEET, and apparently that's supposed to work. And I believe it because a long time ago, you guys obviously remember Frank, most of you, but he was our cameraman for periods of time, on and off, and we went to Cuba, and where we were, the mosquitoes were so bad, and between me, Frank, and a friend of mine that was with us, we had 1 can of spray. Obviously ran out within 2 days, and I was like, there's got to be something we could use. And I'm like, okay, let's try mouthwash, because it's kind of minty. And it worked a little bit, like for a couple hours. We literally just spread mouthwash all over ourselves, and it would help, but it only lasted so long, which kind of sucked. But we're going to experiment a little bit. We're going to try this vapor rub in a bit. Okay, now I'm hearing people. I don't know if there's hikers right now. Normally where I park, if there is somebody hiking, you would see other cars there, but there's none. So I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's keep going. I swear I keep hearing like people down there, but I don't see anybody. Anyway, there's a nice little bench here. I'm not sure if I've ever been here. In memory of Kirk J. Rimmer or Reimer. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I apologize. 1952 to 2017. The forest is my refuge, inspiring peace, tranquility, and joy. Well, thank you, Kirk. I'm going to actually use your bench for a moment here, if you don't mind. Oh, that was not too bad of a hike. It's that incline coming in here that's a bit of a challenge. But anyways, the mosquitoes are horrendous. So I did buy some vaporizing cold rub ointment. It was just a Life brand because it was cheaper. Let's see if this works. You guys, I read your comments all the time, and you guys make suggestions. So sometimes when I'm able to finally remember to go and get something specific like this, obviously we want to try it and see if it'll actually have an impact just as soon as I can get this child-proof plastic off. Apparently Angelo-proof as well. Alright, well that's good. Ooh, that's strong. I can already smell it. Take that, mosquitoes! Alright, I don't really know like how much I'm supposed to use, so I guess we'll start sparingly. I don't even know where to put it. Like, just put it here, I guess. Maybe a little like on my arms. At least it smells nicer than frickin' bug spray, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. I think most people like put it here, right? Because it's made to help you breathe a little better. So I don't know if I'm supposed to use like more than I'm actually using, but hopefully this works. Because I hate the smell of bug spray. That is like the one thing that I absolutely despise. So I'll hang on to that. But yeah, so basically this burn is in the weirdest place. It's literally this pocket. Like, how did that happen? It looks like a burn. I don't know what happened here. It's really strange. The weirdest spot to get a burn. Alright, let's get... I don't think that was an animal. And it sounded like it came from that direction. Which is where I plan on heading next. Probably just somebody randomly whistling. I don't know. This place freaks me out just because of all the experiences that we have had. Especially the last couple of times. They've been insane. Like, not good experiences at all. No fun. Alright, I'm waiting to see if this is actually working. Let's see. I can hear the mosquitoes still buzzing around my ears. I smell really good. Minty fresh. So, come at me, mosquitoes. Oh, I hear one around my ear. No, I think they're still landing on me. That was a weird noise. They're not landing on my arms, so that's good, I guess. The only other thing is that this stuff is really greasy, and I don't like that. I need like a cloth or something to get it off of me. But I am going to put a little bit of DEET just like on my shirt. Hopefully that helps. Alright, mosquitoes. Oh, I hate this stuff. It really drives me crazy. If you guys have any other suggestions for mosquitoes, I'm always open. Always open, but hopefully this keeps them away. I just don't like it like when it's on my skin, really. On my clothes is kind of whatever, but yeah, I don't like spraying this stuff on my actual skin. Anyway, let's grab the camera and head further in. Alright, let's continue on here. So I guess the combination of DEET and the vapor rub does seem to be helping. They do still come, obviously. Mosquitoes are nasty over here, but one already got my elbow. I can feel it. It's itchy, which I hate, but whatever. It's the price we pay to come out and do these adventures. Man, it's already getting pretty dark in here. It's just because of the way the trees are. It's just so shadowy. See, like, we could even go camp maybe somewhere down there after. I don't see why not. But let's keep going. Let's go for a while and just see what happens to be down yonder. I suppose, if anything, really. It might just be a forever long trail at this point. I'm just genuinely curious, like, if we camp in a different spot, because like 99 times out of 100 we come here and we do get something, but if we camp in a different area, are we going to end up with a similar result or even the same result, or is just nothing going to happen? I guess we'll find out if that is the case. Whoa. The terrain here seems pretty intense. It looks like a trail goes up that way, actually, which is probably easier than maybe going in that direction. Alright, let's do it and see what's in here, I suppose. Man, it's a bit of a challenge, especially when you got about probably, 50, 60 pounds of gear, maybe more, on my back. I probably should have gone a little bit lighter, but we'll just take little breaks as we do this incline. This is going to be a real pain in the ass coming back out in the morning. Or hopefully we don't have to leave for any reason in the middle of the night. The hell was that? That was legit. Somebody just like called out for help. The fuck? Sounded like it was back that way though. That was weird. Weird shit happens out here, man. Hello? I don't know what to say. Nothing. That was weird. It legit sounded like somebody like cried out. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna continue. That's what we came here for. I think I might actually have a good spot to camp. I think in there maybe. It looks like the ground kind of levels off. Once we get further up that way, we should be able to tell a little more. Maybe there's actually a trail or something that goes there. I don't know. But I'm about to find out. It seems to me like there's a trail that runs from there to there. But I can't really tell what's down there. It looks like there's... Well, the trail keeps going, but I think there's like a gate or something. I don't know. Pretty far in now, though. Let's, I guess, go up this way and see what's up here. Is this actually like a trail that continues? Oh, here's not a terrible camping spot. It's not really a trail, though. But it's not a terrible spot, though. What about that way? Yeah, I think that's just from, like, runoff, probably. From water and stuff. It's gonna be really shit going back down. Oh, crap. Alright, we're gonna have to go sideways. Ugh. Is this loose? Yeah, that's loose. Got nothing to hold on to, and my weight is a little awkward. Okay. Okay, we're good. Let's keep going. Well, this is interesting. We got cinder blocks, and then another trail. I'm gonna actually take a look. There's a map there. Let's see where this leads us to. I'm debating, because this map is like really confusing, so I'm debating, do we just continue going this way? Or should we maybe just continue that way? I don't really know right now. I'm gonna go down here just to check it out, see what's there. But it looks like the best spot for camping is not here. There's a lot of overgrowth, a lot of wood, but too much overgrowth really to find a good spot to set the tent up and stuff, and have a little fire as well, because a lot of nearby trees, and we don't want any forest fires. But yeah, let's keep going for a little bit, I guess. Well, it's a nice little forested area, but it doesn't really seem to be leading us anywhere, really. Can confirm, though, the vapor rub is not working. Maybe not as it should anyways, but... Oh, they're still biting me so bad. I'm gonna have to throw in some more DEET. That sucks. Damn, wow. This is one gigantic frickin' forest. I've never been on this side before. It's actually pretty amazing, though. What I'm thinking is maybe go down there for the moment, see if there's a nice little clearing where we can possibly set up. If that's the case, then that's where we're going to stay for the night, and we'll see what happens, I guess. For some reason, the vibe here feels off. I don't know why, I'm just getting this anxious feeling. But for some reason, just in this particular spot, it doesn't really make much sense as to why. Like, what would be about this specific area that would be off exactly? It's very dark. I know it doesn't look like it on camera, but that's because the camera actually is taking in more light than my own eyes right now. It just feels strange. Like off-putting, I guess, is the word. Especially with no one around. It seems like it's opening up. Now that we're, several kilometers in, of course. Down there seems like a decent area. Pretty open, plenty of wood we can use for a little fire. I don't need anything too crazy, but a little fire just to get rid of the mosquitoes would be ideal. Or actually, you know what? Maybe even like right here. Yeah, we could legit just camp right there. It's a good little open spot. It's decently level. Nothing too crazy. So let's, yeah, this'll work. Let's start setting up. All right. I think right here is actually going to be a little bit more ideal. So I just relocated from like literally 10 feet away. Gonna need light in a moment because it's starting to get real dark real fast, especially in this spot because the trees are so freaking tall. Alright, let's find that. And definitely gonna need more bug spray. They are just absolutely nasty out here. We gotta get a fire going like ASAP. Oh, God. Take that, mosquitoes. Oh man. I couldn't see them all until I literally turned on the light. There is a lot of mosquitoes here. They do not mind the look at this. Oh, they're still coming at me. It's so bad. Anyways, I guess we'll get a bunch of wood together and we'll set up a little campfire and try and smoke them out. That's what I'm going to try and do first. Let's try and do this as quickly as possible. Grab a bunch of kindling. I don't really know where I'm going to do the fire yet. That's the only problem. I don't want it right on the trail. So I guess maybe somewhere off over there. Shit. I guess there's going to have to work. But, ooh, lots of spidey webs. There we go. Let's just put a bunch of branches all in one spot. Luckily there's a bunch of kindling and good tinder, so that'll work. Like I said, I don't need a huge fire, but just a little tiny thing to produce enough smoke to get rid of these assholes. So let's start getting a bunch of kindling all broken. We're gonna create a little spot somewhere and light it. I swear the mosquitoes are getting worse by the minute, and I think it's because we're not moving much. Honestly, I'm not really liking this spot right now. Maybe we'll actually go back to where we usually go. There's just way too much bugs over here. Like, it's crazy how many bugs there are. I don't know what the deal is. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. If it doesn't improve, we're gonna actually head back. Cause screw this. And also the terrain is not really ideal for what we're trying to do here tonight. Let's give it a moment. Alright, time to make our way back up. That was annoying. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, that seems like a decent spot. But then as we stopped moving, the mosquitoes, holy moly. Honestly, the other spot is just, it's a lot more open and easier to use. The ground is relatively completely flat for the most part. So we're going to start heading that way and see if we can find another spot to maybe camp out at. But by the time we get there, I already know it's going to be dark. Oh well. We're getting a nice little hike out of this. I'm going to stop for a second before we do this final part here. So something kind of interesting happened a couple days ago. What I'm doing right now, walking in the forest or the woods, is now, as of 2 days ago, illegal in several provinces in Canada. Don't believe me? Look it up. It is because of the threat of wildfire, but basically in Nova Scotia, where we just were not too long ago, they banned literally hiking, fishing, camping, bonfires, that sort of thing, because of the threat of wildfire. Not that there are any, but just because there's a threat. So, not to get into politics, I think that's kind of aside everything, but I don't know, it just seems kind of ridiculous if you ask me. To ban people from hiking in the forest, and if you're caught, the fine is $25,000 Canadian. That is insane. I feel so bad for Lomar right now. He literally has to flee the province just so he can go and make you guys videos. And I was talking to him earlier, he's gonna do it. So definitely give the man a lot of credit. He's willing to do whatever it takes to go out and create these videos just like I am. Damn, but that's just crazy. The thought of that in Canada, wow. All right. But anyway, apart from it being illegal elsewhere, it is not illegal here. So we're gonna continue on this crazy frickin' okay, that was a person. That was 100% a person. They just screamed. The Hello? I also just realized my microphone settings were off, so I might sound a little wonky, but sorry guys. I don't see anyone. Who the hell keeps calling out? That was weird, because it sounds literally like it was back where we just came from. Okay. Strange. Let's get up there and see if we see anything, I guess. No lights. I don't know. I don't see anything. Talk about freaking weird. Damn, look at that thing. Creepy, right? What is that? Millipede? I guess. I don't know if they bite or if they're poisonous or whatever. It's so creepy. I saw one the other night too. I don't know, I don't like those. Everything else is fine, I just don't like those. I think they're really eerie looking. Still no people. Heard what sounded like a scream, but no people. See, like even a spot like this would be okay, but it's still so tight and close to the trail. I don't know why, that just bothers me, because I don't want to have a fire right on the trail. I'm trying to avoid that, so back on the main trail. Again, no lights, no people, but definitely heard someone scream. I don't know. Anyway, we got another hill to climb here. I'm gonna see if there maybe is a spot like on the side, but like further down, I guess, that we can go in and maybe do something. Or I'll just basically walk all the way to our usual spot and camp there. I don't know, I really wanted another area to do. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Something moving out there. Can't see it though. Definitely don't want to run into like a skunk. That would suck. But yeah, it's a decent drop, so I can't really see what's moving down there. But I'm aiming to get to the bench right now, so I can at least take a little bit of a break. So all this up and down is a little exhausting, to be honest. Oh shit! What the hell was that? That was like right next to me. Wait, maybe I stepped on a stick. I think I might have just scared myself. Oh my god. Oh, I moved so fast I think I pulled something. Damn. It literally, I thought something was like right next to me about to like jump on me. Something's moving. I mean, it could be coyotes too. I've seen them out here. They get pretty freaking close over here too. That's the crazy part. Last time we were here, we saw one. I think it was a coyote. Coyote or a deer. But I imagine if it was a deer, it probably would have run away. So I'm thinking more coyote. Anyway, other than a little funny little jump scare for myself. Quiet down over there. Sounds like the birds have a turbo. That's funny. Oh boy. Oh, that was a bit tiring. Not too bad though. I feel freaking good after that. I really needed that. Good little walk. There's also a lot of spiders on this bench. I keep seeing like these, I think they're daddy long legs. They just creepily just walk all over the bench. And I'm just like, ugh. Don't want it on me. But yeah, I just needed a little bit of a break. I kind of just wanted to wait and see if maybe something was here on this side too. I mean, we keep hearing to me it sounds like somebody calling out or screaming for some reason. I mean, it sounds a little bit distant, but it still sounds like it's coming from within the forest, and we haven't seen a single person, like not one hiker, nothing. And I think there's also a airport, like a small airport or a runway or something over there, because I keep hearing small. I just saw one. It was like a small plane just flew overhead. That was kind of cool. But anyways, let's give it a moment of silence, just to see if we hear anything. Hopefully nothing crawls up my backside. Quiet. Alright, well, whatever's here, I'm sure you're familiar with me by now. I've been here many times. You've attacked me, literally tried to kill me for some reason. Had these weird pains last time. It always seems to do it in that one area. I've seen like an alien figure out here at one point. And there's also a story from a guy online. I've been trying to track this guy down to talk to him. But he was camping out here for a couple of days, and on the last night he saw something that literally came running towards him, which is creepy AF. If you're here, make yourself known. Anything at all. Make a sound. Nothing. It's just quiet. Alright, so I think we will keep moving towards our usual... The f*** was that? The heck? Oh, there's another one of those big freaking spiders. Did you make that sound? Dude, it literally just... like, I almost felt that. Ugh. It sounded like something hit the bencher. I don't even know. Okay, whatever. That was weird. What did that? Like, I legit, like, felt it, like, from behind, kinda. I mean, I didn't have my back on it, I don't think. Let's run a spirit box for a second. I'm gonna use a device that you can communicate with me through. You can pick words if you want to. Was that Kirk? You know, I do believe that people who've passed on tend to go back to, you know, certain places that they used to go when they were alive. So this could be one of them. Like, I was recently talking about this with a nurse at the hospital that my grandmother's staying at, and he basically said the same thing. Like, one of the hospitals that he worked at.
I've been here 300 years.
Okay. 300 years, so that would be 2000, so 1700s? That does make sense, actually. This is a pioneer area. Can you tell us how you died? Wouldn't mind maybe speaking to Kirk. Feels like things are just crawling all over me.
Get out.
Why did it say it like that? Why do I need to get out? Get out of what? Like get out of the forest for some reason? What the heck was that? Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's get moving. I'm gonna go back to our usual spot.
Elsewhere.
You want me to go elsewhere? I'm sorry, I know I smell bad, but it's just bug spray. Something's moving back there. Okay, whatever. Let's get a move on.
Woods.
Okay, this is accurate so far. But let's go to our spot. Yeah, I also made the same mistake I made last time and put a bunch of ice in my water. So if you guys are hearing the rattling, that's literally what it is. Okay. Something's moving back there. Like I said, I don't want to run into a skunk or coyotes or anything. Or wolves. I have heard them out here before. But yeah, we've at least we've come to the other side now to check it out and see what's out here. Now we know it's not really great for camping. Like here's not bad. Could just go there, but oh, there's a fence there. Never mind. Yeah, the layout of this place is kind of strange. Anyway, let's get back to our usual spot, and we'll set up camp over there. Ooh. Here it's extremely unsettling. I don't know what it is with this spot. This is why I keep coming back too, but it's the vibe. The vibe over here is so intense. Like it's almost overwhelming to the point where it makes you want to get out. Exactly what it said. It's so much colder here. Damn. Something here? I feel like there's definitely something here right now. Whatever, let's just get down in there. Feels weird. Just doesn't feel right at all. Alright, well, I finally made it. It's just funny how I was trying to find like a new spot, and then we just end up in the exact same spot that we always for some reason come to. And I have plenty of wood left over, so that's good. I suppose. Okay. Oh man. What the heck did I just sit on? Oh, it's all just like crumbling. It's just all the bark on this wood is just like literally getting crushed. But anyway, yeah, like I said, this is going to be the last time for a while that we come here. Next time we come might actually be like fall. It'll be a lot cooler. Right now it's still hot. It has cooled down a little bit, enough that the bugs are not as bad. They're still really annoying, but they're not as bad. But anyway, let's start getting our fire here ready, so that way we can debug this place a little bit. Alright, I got several of these other fire starters that I really don't even like. But might as well just use them up at this point. Let's get some kindling ready. Just gonna basically break it all up and light that, and then start placing all of this right on top. Okay. Nice and dry. That is the one nice thing about it being really hot lately and dry, because it hasn't really been raining much. So it helps with our fire starting situation. We grab a lighter. Okay. Really hate lighting these stupid cubes. They take forever to burn. Like, I understand the point is that it's like a slow burn, but it is like a little too slow if you ask me. Like, just to light it is a pain in the ass. The other fire starters are definitely much better. The only problem is that because they're like kerosene, very unnatural, and the odor is super, super strong. Anyway. There we go. That'll catch. Give it a few moments, and we will have a nice fire. They do burn well, though. I will give them that. Oh, there's 2 left, and I think I still have more in the box. But I gotta find something more suitable to use. There we go. Be gone, mosquitoes. Be... What the hell is that? See if we hear it again. I literally almost just grabbed a slug. Excuse me, sir. Is that a slug? I don't even know what that is. I don't even think it's alive. Ugh. I don't know what that is. Gross. Alright. We have fire. It's a bit mossy. I don't like using mossy sticks right off the hop. Once we have a nice burning fire, then we're fine. Good. Alright. Okay. There we go. She'll lit pretty fast. Not too shabby. Oh, once that all lights, I'm going to start putting these other older charred pieces in there. And it'll burn for a while. That's nice. I haven't had a campfire in a little while. I keep hearing something down there. What is that? Heard something like... It sounded like a stick was like thrown or something out there. So I don't know. Anyway. Now we can enjoy some hopefully mosquito-free air for a little while. In a moment or two I'm going to get my spirit box rolling as well. Let's see if anything wants to talk to us tonight. It sounded like keys. Something's down there. Hello? legit sounded like something was back there. That was pretty loud. Something's moving. It's always so freaking creepy out here. Well, I don't see anything again. That's what I mean, like, you know there's something here, but we just can't see it. It's really good at hiding, that's for damn sure. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's get some wood in here. Let's go with, yeah, I guess we'll use this old dried up stuff. It's already pretty well charred, so it should light quite well. Damn you, wind. Oh, that is definitely going to help with the mosquitoes though, but not with the eyes. Holy crap. Oh, that's terrible. Just put this in here. There we go. That should work for a while. I guess we might as well just burn all of this. Realistically. Get it all cleared out of here. Oh, that was brutal. Brutal on the eyes. Damn. Alright, so... Come on. Catch better. Just need a moment for that to stop smoking so much. Alright, that is much better. Much less smoke. I can work with that now. Alright, let's get the spirit box rolling again. It worked really well up at that bench. I feel like the camera has me cut off a little bit, but let me actually adjust that for a second.
Encouragement.
Encouragement. Are you trying to encourage me for some reason? What do you mean by that? Something's moving out there now. Soon we're going to be going into moose territory and then eventually grizzly territory. So here is not so bad. Here we just have wolves and coyotes to worry about. And the periodic tick, I guess.
Memories here.
Okay. What are you remembering?
You were compassionate.
I try. That was really weird. For like a second, it felt like someone was standing behind me. You know when you just get that feeling like there's someone behind you? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Is there somebody behind me? Ugh, jeez. Something landed on me. I think it was just a moth or something. Should probably put these away before everything's just covered in bugs. Is there somebody standing behind me? It legit feels like there's someone there. Okay. It legit just sounded like something walked away from me. What the hell? Whoa.
We're hiding here.
Oh, okay, I can see that. Yeah, that happened. Okay. That was kind of cool, actually. Are you still... It feels like it didn't go that far, though. Okay, there's definitely something here now. That is 100%. It legit just sounded like something walked away from me. Or like moved, kind of, in that direction. Let me know if you guys
Fine.
saw anything on camera. What am I supposed to find? I guess I could put more of this in there. Guess we'll go with this piece for now. Oh, that one was a little wet. Or felt wet or sappy or something. I'm gonna get the tent ready in a few moments. I'm just really hoping we don't have any problems tonight. Why did you tell me to get out earlier? I again feel like there's something behind me.
Angel hierarchy.
Angel hierarchy. Well, that's interesting. I just heard like a very loud knock down there. Bigfoot? That you? Alright. I think things have been pretty creepy so far tonight. That's all I can say. I'm gonna go down there and just see if there's anything there. Okay. It always just feels very abnormal going further in this direction. Couldn't tell you why, but it just does. See, it's already starting to feel like I shouldn't be even heading in over here. So last time we were here, I saw what looked like a coyote right up there. I could see the eyes and everything, and it looked about the right size. And they do say spiritually, I don't even know if this is accurate. I'm actually getting this from Yellowstone. I believe in Yellowstone, the natives in the show were actually saying that if you see a coyote and they happen to get that close to humans, it is not a good sign. And it was really close. It was literally just over there. It was like just watching me. So this time I don't see anything. No eyes, but it does feel really weird over here. For some odd reason. Hello? I don't know why the vibe switches from heavy and anxious back that way to, I don't even know how to describe it, like dangerous. Like it feels, like I kid you not, it feels like there's almost like a barrier. Like something is stopping me or trying to stop me. That I heard something. But yeah, something feels like it's trying to stop me from going further. Is there something here? That was back at the camp. Sounded like. I feel weird over here too. It's like kind of what I'm feeling right now is like a weird like pressure on my head, specifically my right ear right now. I don't know what that is. It almost feels like as if something's squeezing on my skull. Every time I get to this point, I literally just want to turn back. Like, that spot's already scary enough. What's doing that? Alright, screw it, let's go back. Oh! What was that? Something just like stomped right behind me. Fuck. That was creepy. Creepy and loud. The fuck? What did that? Oh, jeez, getting attacked by bugs over here. Let's get back to the fire. Get rid of these bugs. Oh. Man, I'm drained. Between just being here physically just drains you. Like, there's something, it happens every time. It just makes you feel really weak. Plus, combined with all the hiking we just did. I mean, we didn't go crazy, like, out of control hiking, but we did enough. Oh, baby. Yeah, the issue with a lot of the spots we have here is you're literally just hiking. That's all you can do to get to all of the spots we want to go to around here. So that's going to change a little bit when we do the upcoming trip. There's going to be a lot of spots we can just basically just drive right in. But they are like, some of them are just legit like no man's land. Fire is relatively comforting. That was creepy. It literally sounded like something took a step back there, like directly behind me. But I want to just kind of stop and listen and see if we hear anything again. Let's just see what happens, I suppose. So I forgot to change the battery. Hopefully that doesn't die. We still had like, I think 15%, so let's just listen. It's quiet. Like really quiet. Alright, well, I guess we'll get the tent set up. Start getting ready to get some shut-eye. I'm not going to be here like... I'll probably be up, I don't know, 5 a.m., 5:30. The sun's still like dark by that time. But yeah, I got to be somewhere for 6:30. I got another cart. It's a little bit of a project cart, so I got to bring it to a guy to get tint done because it looks really weird without tint. But yeah, let's get this tent going here. This is really creepy, but every time I look down in that direction, I keep feeling like I'm seeing like a shadow, like a shadow of a person standing in those far trees down there. At times it also looks like it's moving. Somebody there? What the hell was that? That's what I'm talking about. We constantly like hear things, but I don't see anything. Let's go check one more time. And then I guess we'll just worry about the tent. So I'll make sure that no one is like actually trying to sneak up on me right now. Yeah, there's definitely 100% something out here. I have to say. Every time we come, it's just as creepy as the last time. I don't know. I don't see anything at all. As per usual. But it constantly, every time I'm down there and I look back, it literally looks like there's something like standing and kind of moving back here. Man, there's so many bugs. I don't know what it is though. It's like something's just lurking and watching. I don't see anything. Alright, screw it. Let's get this tent set up tonight. Or for tonight, rather. Alright, the fun part. It's pitching the tent. Honestly, the pitching the tent part is actually pretty easy. It's putting the tent back away that's a problem. But it's getting a little bit easier over time as I'm getting used to it. So anyways, the reason why I had to come back here is because, as you can see, we have a nice big open space, and it's just makes life a lot easier. Okay, I don't think we're going to need the rain guard, so put that somewhere for now. For now, being here. Poles, spikes, and spread her out. Okay, fun part. Easy part is the poles, for the most part anyways. Yeah, I can't wait to go back to using our pop-up tent, which makes life so much easier. Speaking of, I gotta start cleaning everything. I haven't cleaned majority of our stuff. I did get some new equipment, which is exciting. So that'll make life a little bit easier now in the wild. We got new another power bank. We got new chairs. So my goal was to try and pack a little bit smarter. So I ended up getting a lot of stuff that's more like folds up, compacts really well, save space in the car, and then of course I had to add a few pieces of equipment, so you save some space and then you end up using more in other regards anyways. Okay. First rod is in. But yeah, hopefully by next year I'll get a bigger vehicle as well. For now, there's nothing wrong with the Forester. It's literally just the size constraints, really. It has and does everything I basically need. And I don't want to jinx it, but she runs really well. So probably end up putting another 50,000 kilometers on it, and then by that time we'll have to move on and upgrade. Still can't decide. I like Jazz's Raptor. Those are beautiful. That was always another dream car for me. Always was the STI, which we have again, and the F-150 Raptor. We'll see what we decide on next year. A 4Runner is actually a nice option too. My friend Anthony has one, and they're definitely beautiful trucks. Okay, let's start from the back. The ground is so freaking hard. Pushing these in is a little bit difficult. Okay, that's that. Okay. And one more, and we're pretty much done. Alright, let's get our mattress out here. So, I think I fixed the problem with the leak that we were having. I patched it a little bit better, and I think it was coming from a certain spot. I think I got it. I think the problem is hopefully solved. If not, I'm gonna get rid of this and get a new one. Oh, what the heck? Is that not even, wow. Might want to actually try attaching it first. Oh, I'm getting tired, man. Stay on there. Go. More. Perfect. Alright. I guess we'll test out again how durable it is. Once more. Actually open the tent. Get this in here at least. Definitely got to clean this out too. It's a little bit of a mess in here, but not bad. All right, let's get our pillow ready, and pretty much good to go. I'll grab my bag and bring it close. I can actually see if I can manage to maybe fit my bag in here. Highly doubt it though. Okay, pillow's ready. Got my bag. And we're good to go. Let's see, what can we actually fit in here? Only problem with one person tent, as you can see, there's really not a lot of space. Just enough for a person. Maybe two if you're like really close together. Throw my sweater in here at least. Alright, weapon of choice. Just in case we need it. I'll be right there. I can actually throw my sweater on because it is cooling down a little bit, and I think it's going to get a little cooler even as the night progresses. And also help prevent some bug bites as well. Alrighty, let's shimmy on in, I guess. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring the camera in just so you can see what it's like in there. Alright, let me show you, just so you guys can get a rough idea of what it's like inside the tent. And the problem is, because it's so low, like there's no real way to even put a tripod in here properly. So that's why I have to kind of leave the camera on the tripod outside of the tent, but it is what it is. Alright, it's officially time to go to sleep. Honestly, I'm just like really tired anyway, so yeah, if anything happens, hopefully this camera will pick it up. And I'll see y'all early in the morning. I'm gonna leave my shoes on just in case I have to vacate the premises. Oh, man. Need some water. What was that noise? I definitely heard something. I don't see anything. Weird. Oh, I had like fallen asleep for a few minutes there. Let's try and sleep more, I guess. Oh, gosh. Alright, good morning, guys. It's currently 4:30 in the morning now, and I slept a little bit, kind of like on and off, and then for some reason the camera turned off. The battery didn't even die, it just turned itself off for one reason or another, but I think it's time to start packing it in and get out of here. I guess whatever we managed to capture on camera we caught. So let's get this tent packed up and hike our butts back to the car. This is the least enjoyable part. Packing everything up. Yeah, Doug, no one invited you to the party. Whew. What's weird too is I had a dream. I literally dreamed I was here and I was hearing something kind of weird, like some kind of groan, and it was like middle of the day. What are the odds that I would dream of literally being right where I'm at, like in the middle of the woods wise? Kind of strange if you ask me. Alright, let's get this rolled up. Probably shouldn't do that. Really gotta start getting all the leaves in the tent, and we don't really want that. Okay. That's good enough, I guess. These are easy to pack. It's the tent that's a pain in the butt. That's the hard part. It's really just the sizing of it. I know I've pointed it out so many times now, but it is really annoying, and I don't like that. Why they had to make it so challenging like that. But I heard movement back there. Oh, I didn't see nothing. Creepy woods noises, I guess. Okay. That's done. Okay, where'd I put there it is. That was definitely something. Okay, now I kind of want to go check. I don't, but I do at the same time. Let's go take a look. I don't see anything. Could have sworn I heard like a weird, like, grunty noise. Kind of sounded almost like what I heard last night. For a sec I thought I saw eyes, but there's nothing there. I don't know. It's always so strange coming out to this spot. Definitely one of the scariest areas. Yeah, I mean, the crazy stories that we have out here, like we got the ghostly hitchhiker, which could possibly be a lady of the night, pioneers, and then obviously something that's not good, something that's targeting people, has targeted me many times, even Frank. So yeah, I don't really know, but let's finish packing up. Let's take all the spikes out. Yeah. Where did I put this bag for all of this? Oh, here it is. I like to try and keep everything together. I probably should have brought those in the tent, but it doesn't usually get like windy in this spot, so that's kind of another reason why I like it here. Kind of well protected from a lot of the elements. Like even when we come during the winter time, it's usually not that terrible. I mean, it's pretty terrible sometimes, but could be worse, I guess. Alright. Spiked. How is that just staying up like that by itself? That's really funny. You know, I'm really craving something right now. It's kind of a weird time to be craving it, but I am legit craving a steak. Like a nice, juicy, 22-ounce bone-in ribeye from like Longhorn. That would be real great right about now. What is that? Oh, it's like a dead bug in there. I gotta definitely clean this tent out too. Okay. That's done. One more pull. And we can roll her up and pack it into the bag. Again, I'm getting this buzzing in my ear. I don't know why. Okay, we're almost done. Straight this out. Is there something in here? Oh, for a second I thought there was something way... Oh, there is stuff in here. I'm going to be looking for that after. And I'm also going to get really frustrated trying to put everything into the bag. Okay, now we can close this. I don't know why, but for some reason I kept feeling like there was someone just standing there. You know what? I think I should do this a little wider, which is part of the reason why it never wants to fold up properly. There we go, that looks more accurate. Okay, damn it. Go figure, right? See if we can actually get this packed in there first try. Sometimes you gotta do it multiple times. Alright, seems to be going in a little bit easier. I'm definitely getting the hang of packing this damn tent up better. Oh yeah, that's a lot better now. So I actually did it to the proper width this time. See, good things happen when you're paying attention. Get in there, you son of a gun. Yeah, it's still obviously a bit of a struggle. Oh well. It's going. It's not like it's getting stuck like every other time I tried to do this. This time it's actually going in the bloody condom. Just gotta kind of shove it in. Kind of a weird thing to say, but... Alrighty. There we go. Almost. Jeez, man. Let's get everything fixed. Okay. Let's get my axe. Oh, I'm gonna definitely take my sweater off because I'm really hot right now. Holy. Need a little bit of a cool off. Alright guys, last night was rough. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on out there, but I'm glad we survived the night. I'm really glad that this time we actually managed to make it. I don't have too much longer to go to get back to the car. But yeah, there was some very strange noises out there last night. And at one point it kind of seemed like there was somebody out there, I think. I don't know if they were living or dead or what the hell that was all about. But yeah, this place is wild. It's gonna be a while till we come back, so that's pretty much it for now with Happy Valley. Finally just made it back to the car. I am absolutely pooped. I'm probably gonna go home, make some coffee. Actually, I'll probably grab some coffee along the way. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a really creepy adventure, as it usually is here at Happy Valley. But yeah, we're hitting the road soon. Next week, we are heading towards British Columbia. I know you guys love it when I film out there, and honestly, I love filming out there, and even just experiencing it in general, just because the wilderness is so incredible. But in the meanwhile, smash the like button on this video, and subscribe if you're new and you like this sort of content. Turn notifications on, and we'll see you in the next one. Love ya. Bye-bye.